Hi everyone, I'm Reebs and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening and welcome to my first ever opening of the new set of Scarlet and Violet. So as usual, I'm starting with the booster box. I'll be opening this first. So this will be part one where I open just one half of the box. One of these boxes comes with 36 packs, so I'll be opening 18 today. Join me while I open it up. Alright everyone, here is the booster box. So there is Miraidon and Koraidon. I don't know if I'm saying those correctly on the box. There are our starters, and this is a Gyarados. I believe this looking card is one of the rares that you can pull. So I'll open it now. If you're young, do not use scissors unless you have your parents' permission or supervision, obviously. So for anyone that watches just to relax and doesn't know much about Pokemon, this opening will be slightly different. They have changed the way that booster packs are laid out. So previously there was a card trick where you'd move 4 cards from the back to the front, or 3 if it was from XY. But this set, from what I could see, doesn't have a card trick. So if you just open the packs as is, the last card will be the code card and the second last card will be the energy. The third last card is the rare that you're looking for, so you don't actually have to do a card trick. So as per usual, I'm going to open the left side first. Every booster box I have opened in the past, the right side had better pulls, so we'll start with the left. Oops. We'll start with the left this time. Put the right side away for next time. And I'm not going to change the order either. I'm just going to leave it as is. So let's begin. If you're new here, welcome. I give the code cards out from every pack that I open. Oh, it's actually a bit tougher to open than in previous years. So if you want free codes or you're just here for the love of Pokemon, if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you will never miss a video of mine. So the back card is the code as per usual. So this should be the energy. Yes. So it will look different for anyone who's not keeping up with the changes in Pokemon. They've designed the English cards to be more similar to the Japanese sets, which includes having a silver border. And it looks like the energy is numbered, which is interesting. So I'm not going to change the order. I'm going to leave it as is, and that should be correct. Okay, so we're starting off with a Starly. So the set has 198 cards, so we don't have symbols anymore for sets. It just says SV1, which is Scarlet Violet 1, and EN for English. So we're starting with a Starly, Tarantula, Wattrel. There will also be a lot of different Pokemon you haven't seen before if you haven't seen Scarlet and Violet the game. Krokorok, Crocodile, Florges, Muck. Okay, so there should be 3 foil cards in total. So the first one here is Floatzel, and I really enjoy this pattern of the reverse hollows. So the first one's Floatzel. The next one's Mareep, so there's 2 reverse hollows. And the rare is... okay, it is a Reverum holographic. So if I've read it correctly, there won't be regular rares anymore either. The rare is always at least a holographic. So take a look at Reverum. So this is number 142 of 198, and it only has 1 star as the rare symbol. If it's more rare than a holographic rare, there's extra symbols now too. So there is quite a few changes happening. So, pack number 2. I didn't specify those foils, that reverse hollows that I got. One was common and one was uncommon. Okay, so code number 2 for anyone who plays Pokemon Live. If you do play Pokemon Live, you should have gotten some new decks for the new season. So this one is Steel, which is number 8. We are starting with Clauncher. Go sort out my piles. Skiddo, Quaxley, so that's one of the starters. Squovit. Rocky Helmet Pokemon Tool. Mabo Stiff. Oinklonge. Or Oinklone, depending on how you say it. The first reverse holo is a common Magneton. The second reverse holo is a common Pokeball. And the rare is... alright. What the heck? The second pack in, we have a full art trainer card. Ooh, how exciting. Alright, so this is Jacques. This is number 236 of 198. Oh, so this is actually a secret rare. So secret rare, meaning the card number is above the set number. And see how there's 2 stars there? That signifies ultra rare. Wow. That's very interesting. I wasn't aware that there were full art trainers as secret rares. I've had a little bit of spoilers with the Scarlet and Violet set. Firstly, because I wanted to know if there was a card trick or not, so I watched the start of a PokeTuber doing an opening just so I knew how to open it without making any mistakes. And then I have seen, so there's the energy. Lightning's number 4. Yeah, and I've seen some of the cards in the set also, but not many of them. So, all right, Mankey, which is, so yeah, with the card trick, previously it was uncommons first, then commons, then the rares, but because you're not changing it, they instantly give you the commons first, which is very good. Mankey, Squawkabilly, Capsakid, Alomomola? Oh gosh, Alomomola. I knew I was going to stuff that up. Oh, Vivillon, one of my favourites. Dash Bun. I love dog Pokemon. Also one of my favourites in the game. Tatsugiri. Our first reverse holo is a Revavroom, which is a rare, so I will sleeve that on camera. The second one is a secret rare. It's Fido. Oh my goodness. And the rare is... it is a holographic Slowbro. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of sleeves. Oh my goodness. So Slowbro is technically a regular rare, but because it is a foil and a rare, I would definitely give it a sleeve. I'm so glad I got plenty of sleeves ready. So we'll first look at the Revavroom, because it is a rare, number 142 of 198, reverse holo. I really enjoy that. I did not enjoy the Sword and Shield generation ones, but wow, I did not know you could get secret rares in the reverse holo spot also, so that's a surprise. Number 213 of 198. It is just 1 star, but it's not a black star, it is a gold star. Wow. Okay, so I've already got 4 different piles. I'm only 1, 2, 3 packs in. Well, sorry, this is going to be a long video for anyone who's just here for the codes. Okay, so next code. I've noticed all of the codes have had the black backing, which normally means better than a regular rare. But I don't know if all of them are that colour now because they're all holos. Another green energy. Okay, we're starting with a Charcadet. Lechonk. Love Lechonk. Starly. Tarantula. Spiritomb. Ultra Ball. Espathra. Our first reverse holo is a Flittle, very cute, which is common. The second one is uncommon, Trainer Card Picnic Basket. And the rare is... it is a Armarouge holographic. because I purposely haven't seen any other openings, if I encounter any Pokemon cards that I didn't see in the game and I'm unsure how to pronounce it, I apologize if I butcher it, but I did not want spoilers. Alright, so next pack. So next code. Next energy is fighting this time, which is number 6. And we're starting with it's a Pormo. Toad School, which for anyone who hasn't seen it, you will notice that it is similar to a tentacle, but it's on land. Rotom. Oh, it's Chansey. Scovillian. The shiny of this Pokemon, by the way, is exactly the same, but he's wearing jeans, so his legs are blue. Torkoal. Breloom. Our first reverse holo is a Varoom, which is common. Our second one is a Zangoose, which is an uncommon. And the rare is... it's a holographic Dondozo. So another sleeve. Looks like there's a Pokemon in his mouth. I really enjoy the holographics. It's not just the image anymore, it is the border as well. So after I open the booster box, obviously I've got Elite Trainer boxes to open. There are 2 for this base set generation. Behind me is one, and behind me is the other. If there's a particular one you want me to open first, let me know in the comments. So Fire Energy this time, which is number 2. Okay, so Wattrel, Krokorok, Mankey, Squawkabilly, Arven, Cacturn, Messagoza. Our first reverse holo for this pack is a rare Skelledurge. I'm going to say that wrong. Skelledurge, which is the final evolution of one of the starters. The next is a common, Sandar, and the rare is... it's a Meowscarada, which is the final generation of another starter. I'm getting tongue-tied, but we will sleeve both of those and take a look. So the reverse holo, Skelledurge, number 38 of 198, which was this pile here. Holographic, the Meowscarada, the final evolution of the cat Pokemon. So this is number 15. Alright, next pack. Still all of the code cards are black, but I really enjoy that. You're not going to get any clue as to what's inside. From what I heard, actually, fun fact everyone, the reason that there were different coloured code cards is to change the weight of the pack. So normally, if you had something better than a regular rare inside, the pack would be heavier. So they made the code card of the regular pack heavier than the code card of the rare pack. So weight-wise, you couldn't tell the difference, which I really like. So, rare candy. Oh, Fido. Dedenne. Pineco. Kilowattrel. Greedent. Crocodile. Our first reverse holo is Staravia, which is common. The second one is Youngster, trainer card, which is uncommon. And the rare is... it's a Miraidon. Very interesting. Very interesting that it is just a holographic. I believe there might be an EX of this Pokemon as well. So this is number 80 of 198. Alright, so next pack. This one has all of the starters on it. So we've had 2 secret rares so far. Oh, another thing, by the way, everyone, that's different for this set than others, is if I've read correctly, they are no longer making rainbow rares. Rainbow Rares will no longer exist. They're just going to do different types of full arts and whatnot. Alright, so Capticid, Alomomola, Pormo, Toadstool, Heracross, Defiance Band, Driftblim. Our first reverse holo is Quaxwell, which is an evolution of the one of the starters. The second one is Sir Titan, and the rare is it's a holographic Indeedee. I'm glad Indeedee's still getting some love. Very cool. Next pack. I feel like because every pack is going to have a holographic, after I finish opening this booster box, I may have to stop sleeving the rares on camera, because it's going to just make my videos so much longer. So, Steel Energy. Okay, we're starting with Flittle, Fuecoco, one of the starter Pokemon, Drowsy, Nimona, Flamigo, Fortress, Rocky Helmet. The first reverse holo is Mousehold. So in this game you can get Mousehold with only one child or two children. The more children your Mousehold has, the stronger it is, apparently. The next one is... Okay, so we have a gold card in the reverse holo spot. What on earth? And the final card is... Oh my goodness! We have a Gardevoir EX. Whew, okay. Gonna very, very calmly sleeve these. What on earth? So, I had no prediction as to how well these pulls would go, but my goodness. So this was in the reverse holo spot, which is a rare candy gold card. So it's got 3 stars here, which indicates extra ultra rare. I'm not actually sure with the terminology, but I think 3 stars is the rarest. So that's a rare candy, number 256 of 198. And then we have Gardevoir EX, our first EX pull. So there's 2 stars here. So that's just better than a holographic rare. Gardevoir EX is number 86 of 198. So it is part of the regular set. Okay, so I'm going to have to put all my secret rares wherever they came from in the same pile. So I have a potential EX pile. Actually, I am going to stop sleeving the holographics just to save time, because this video is already up to 17 minutes just in this part, and we have plenty to go. So I'm going to try and speed this up a little bit, because this still is only the first half of the booster box opening. Okay, so first we'll do the code. Next we'll do the energy, which is lightning. Okay, we have Rotom, Chansey, rare candy, so the regular version of the gold card we just pulled. Fido, Nestball, Pachirisu, haven't seen that one yet. Picnic Basket. Our first reverse holo is a Shroomish, which is common. The next one is Squovit, which is common. And the rare is... It is a Kingambit, holographic. I'm really glad that we're still seeing ones that we haven't seen yet. So this set is officially 198 cards, but I really didn't know pull rates. Previously in Booster Box, I'd hope for a third or more, but after the full box is opened, I'll have to count and see what the new realistic expectation is. So Lechonk, Flabebe, Growlithe. Oh, it's good that we're still seeing commons we haven't seen yet. Staravia, Mabostiff, Oinkologne, Spiritomb, reverse holo Mabostiff, which is very cool. The next one is a Go-Goat, which is common. And the rare is a Professor's Research with Professor Turo. So whichever artwork you have of a Professor's Research, they all do the same thing. But because there's so many professors, there's so many different Professor's Research designs you can end up with from different sets. Okay, so code, energy. We still haven't pulled a psychic one, actually. Psychic or fire, I believe. All right, so we have Ralts, Tandemaus, Pokegear 3.0, Floette, Ultra Ball, Espathra, Arven. Our first reverse holo is a Florigato, which is uncommon. The next one is a Crocodile, which is also uncommon. And the rare is, it is a holographic Revavroom, which I think we have pulled already. So we are starting to get doubles up of holographics, which is fine. So next pack, I think we're over the halfway mark from just how many packs are left. Okay, so code, energy is grass, ending up with a lot of those. Okay, so starting with Staravia, Ralts, Tandemaus, Pokegear 3.0, Katie, Staraptor, Electric Generator, Houndour as our first reverse holo, which is common. Our next one is a Lechonk, which is also common. And the rare is, we have a Quackquavel. I'm so sorry. Which is a holographic rare. Alright, so next. So now that I've taken the reverse holos away, it's kind of a more realistic pull rate, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I will do a count once the full booster box has been done. So then I kind of know, oh, finally got a fire, which is number 2. So we have the new realistic expectation. All right, so we have a Pawmi, Smoliv, Wiglet, Greavard, love the dog Pokemon, Cacturn, Messagoza, Heracross, Pawmi is our first reverse holo, which is common. Our next one is Pachirisu, which is uncommon. And the rare is, it is a holographic Clorf, which is a mechanical looking crab. Alright, so, we have 4 packs left. So now that I'm not sleeving the holographics, oh, that was terrible opening. Now that I'm not sleeving the holographics, it is a lot quicker, so I will continue to do that. So next code. Please be psychic. No, it's another steel. Alright, so we are starting with Maschiff, Spupa, Meditite, Energy Search, Defiance Band, Driftblim, Nest Ball. Our first reverse holo is Indeedee, which is a rare, so I'll celebrate that one. The next is Wugtrio, which is uncommon. And the rare is, it is a Pawmot holographic. So we will celebrate our reverse holo rare, which is Indeedee. I don't know if, because there's 2 reverse holos now, if reverse holo rares are more common, or if just finding secret rares in the reverse holo spot is more common. So I will still celebrate the rares, because it is an extra, like I've said, roll of the dice to be able to find them. So code, third last code, and the energy is Water Energy, which we have had before. Okay, we have Grimer, Bruxish, Cacnea, Sandile, Pachirisu, Picnic Basket, Bombardier, Grimer is our first reverse holo. Because this one's dark, it's you can't really tell at first except for the pattern, but yes, that is our first reverse holo, which is common. Our next one is Riolu, which is also common, and the rare of this pack is... Wow, okay. We have an ultra secret rare, Great Tusk EX. Wow, okay. So secret rares can appear in any of the last 3 spots, it seems. So this is number 230 of 198. 250 HP. My goodness. Okay, so it's still a secret rare, so I'll put it in the secret rare pile. So second last pack. Yeah, they've definitely glued these tighter than they have in the past. And the foil on the pack seems a bit thicker as well. So second last code for Pokemon Live. The energy is... Oh, finally, got a Psychic Energy, which is number... Oh, if it doesn't want to focus. It is number 5. Alright, so we have Go-Goat, Scatterbug, Shuppet, Sprigatito, one of the starters, Katie, Staraptor, Electric Generator. Our first reverse holo is Hypno, which is uncommon. Our next one is Magnemite, which is common. And the rare of this pack is... Oh, it's a Annihilate. Holographic. So, the story behind Annihilate, if I read correctly, is that with Primeape, which is now a stage 1 Pokemon, it has said in the Pokedex that he gets so angry that he almost dies. So Annihilate apparently it evolves from Primeape. When Primeape gets so angry it actually does die. So from my understanding, it is a fighting and ghost Pokemon. I hope I'm correct in saying that, but I thought that was very interesting. There are some Pokemon out there that have very interesting lore, and Annihilate is one of them. Alright, so we're on to our last pack for this video. So last code for whoever is quick enough. The energy is grass again, but I think we've had at least one of each now. I think. Maybe not dark, actually. Anyway, so we are ending with a Mareep to start, Silicobra, Bisharp, Riolu, Hypno, oh, Beach Court, that's one we haven't seen yet, Sandaconda. Our first reverse holo is a Crocorock, which is common. Our next one is a Drowsy, which is also common. And the final rare of this video is... We are ending with a holographic Hawlucha. Alright, so our very first summary time of Scarlet and Violet, we ended up with... So this is out of 18 packs. 3 of the reverse holos were rare. Revavroom, Skeledirge, and Indeedee. Then we ended up with 1 just regular, better than a regular rare. This is Gardevoir EX. And then out of the reverse holo spots and the rare spots, we ended up with 4 secret rares, which seems excessive. I'm not entirely sure. So we have Jacques, Rare Candy, Fido, and Great Tusk, all of which are cards in the 200s. So, we ended up with 5 better than a regular rare. The new regular rare being a holographic, of course, which does seem a little bit low for a booster pack, but we've still got the other half to go. So, thank you for joining me in this one, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now.